What is going on, everyone? My name's Boit, and I'm back with some more Age of Mythology. The Titans action spawning in the bottom of the map in the blue color, playing as Loki. Mr. Clean himself. Squash coming in. I'm always excited to see Squash as Loki. Always learn a thing or two about craziness when I watch Squash play Loki in team games. His partners today, comprising the Fade2 clan for game number 2 here, is the yellow color Uranus player, Gold Lion, and rounding out the team in the top left of the map, playing Zeus, surprisingly or not. His name is Icaro. I say surprisingly because Icaro is actually known as a Ra player, and maybe he would like to be on Ra, but his team doesn't like Ra on this map for whichever reason. The map is painted desert, and therefore things are going to be exciting. Their opponents, their opponents today, no team changes here, but we do see a Ra from Swiss Boy. In the next, over here, in the green color, that is. In the sky blue color, we're seeing Musameli sticking with Uranus. And then finally, rounding out the team, we've got Hero OP picking Loki. Now, if you guys are aware of the team game tier list that I uploaded maybe like 2 weeks ago, this is a team game this is a team composition that comprises of all 3 S+ tier gods in it for team games, in my opinion. Now, I did make the note that I didn't think that this team composition works well together because the Ra doesn't synergize with the Uranus or the Loki's game plan. However, there are things that Ra can do to synergize well with these gods if the Ra player is not is not going to go for the S tier Ra strategy. So if it makes any sense, Ra essentially wants to go for a huge boom and get into become an unstoppable force. But when you go in for this team composition, that strategy will end with a Loki player getting wiped off the map and your team inevitably losing. So, what can Ra do? Well, we'll see what Swiss Boy is going to have here. I'm not going to give away any crazy strategies, but you got to start putting that thinking cap on for what other Ra strategies are available and start thinking, okay, how do we execute these? And I'm going to just say that if Swiss Boy goes for it, I feel sorry for Squash. Onwards and upwards, we are going to be seeing that Zeus is in this game, and I feel like Fade2 has gotten the short end of the stick here. What Fade2 would really enjoy with the Zeus is for Zeus to be in this position, right across from the Loki. But unfortunately for Icaro, he's actually right across from the Ra players. We're seeing the most inefficient box you've ever seen being created here from Swiss Boy. If you're unaware, you can actually use the wood here as a wall if you really want. One wall here, one wall here. That's a perfectly good box. But Swiss Boy wants the biggest box in the world you've ever seen, and spending how much gold on this? I'm scratching my head on this one. There's a lot. There's several different ways to make free boxes. House, wall. Done. Or even another house. And you can make a free wall here. But alas, it's not to be. We do see the Qatar squads coming and scouting this one out. So, the reason why I said that Zeus would like to be over here was so that the Loki can actually come in and hit the enemy Loki. You kind of leave the Ra alone a little bit, and the Zeus player goes mass hoplites and just pushes straight through the Loki with like a triple or something like that, with the Uranus coming in to help out. But obviously a little bit challenging here in this matchup. So we'll see what's going to happen if Icaro might go for 2 town center here. He might go for cavalry. I doubt he's going to go for center because he's going Athena, as all the other gods coming through. We are going to be seeing a very, very early Valor coming through onto this position as Squash is coming through to help out. Can Squash get away? I'm pretty sure you can garrison in those manners. Maybe Squash not aware of that one. He does manage to keep his Loki Hersa alive as Musameli's Oracle Hero does get taken out. He's going to be searching for something else to pick off here. As the units moving around for Squash, we are seeing some Promethean Offspring coming through for Gold Line as he does have out his barracks and his counter barracks, starting to make those the standard Murmillo and Terma here. Small houses coming down on this position. We do have Hero OP in this position going for just standard shenanigans over here. Squash pushing forward. Is there a world where they just go after the Oranos here and try and kill that? That might be the correct way. I really don't know who the weakest player to try and kill here for Fade2 are going to be, but let's take a quick look at what Swiss Boy is doing, and it looks to me like Swiss Boy is going for standard Ra shenanigans, which might just might be a little bit too slow, as you can see exactly what's coming through for Icaro here. Icaro and Fade2 learning a little bit from the old boys here, showing exactly what Zeus is capable of. Stealing strategies here. I'm pretty sure this game was played before old boys played, but stealing strategies here, as we do see a cheeky shifting stands coming through here, as these Hersa are all going to get picked off as the villagers coming back for Swiss Boy to throw these farms down. I still reckon this was enough room here as we see the rain coming through. Very early rain here from Swiss Boy. Only 10 farms currently out. Not sure what happened with his build here. He does have chickens over here. There was no real need to go for this rain this early if he's going like without all his farms set up, but that's the case there as the Herso do spot this forward building here from Icaro, as Icaro is massing out oodles and oodles of hoplites, as this is looking very, very scary for UCA to have to deal with. Swiss Boy going to be in the heroic age very late here. Now, if Swiss Boy had managed to do a 8-minute-ish advance time, say eat this hunt or something like that, and or eat the chicken, have enough herdables to advance to the next age here without the farms, go for like an 8-minute heroic age or 7:30 heroic age, he would be able to have chariot archers out, and these hoplites would be useless. But Swiss Boy went for a 2-town center here, and he's going very, very late to the heroic age. Let's take a quick look at exactly what's going on here. I need to go exclam 3, right? Exclam 3 doesn't quite have the goal. It will be an 8:30 advance at the very least, but will it be too little too late, as Icaro just says, it's go time. Say goodbye to Musameli's base, because everybody is coming to the party right now. Fade2 is all in on this attack. There is still a restoration to be had to boot here, as the Hero OP units coming in trying to surround Squash. There will be a restoration being clicked down here as the towers getting taken out, shockwaves getting thrown down, bolt getting thrown down, restoration getting thrown down here, keeping every unit alive here. As Hero, he needs to retreat back. The Hersa Einhjar spawn has come through as the hoplites pushing in onto this position over here, as the town center going to be getting taken down shortly after this, as Hero now trying to take down some units over on this position. A troll spawn coming in here, literally trolling Hero in this fight, as Squash, he kind of needs to retreat back, but the town center will be getting picked off. Musameli needs to retreat his citizen like yesterday here, as he's trying to repair up his town center. Is just not going to be able to, as it's going to immediately go down from that Zeus pressure. Fade2's huge push there, absolutely gigantic, as the citizen retreating away. We are going to be seeing the Valkyrie going down over here, as well as Squash coming through onto this position, going to take down the Einhjar. We are going to be seeing the units surrounding Hero OP as best as they possibly can. There's the Migdol coming up for Swiss Boy very, very late here. Now, Swiss Boy can potentially feed Musameli back into the game if Musameli doesn't lose all of his citizen here. We'll see how many he's going to be able to actually retreat away. He's losing multiple citizen running into Hero OP's base. Now, there's not a lot of resources in Hero OP's base. He does have chicken over here, but that's kind of about it here. here, as Squash has just got so many Hersa searching to kill literally everything here in this game. We are going to be seeing the Hoplites getting taken down as more Hoplites moving in onto this position. And now Icaro just says, it's time to kill. It's time to kill Hero. Hero's got nothing left either. Remember, Hero took the fight early. We are going to be seeing Chariot Archers coming out. Double Migdol Stronghold coming down now for Swissboy. As the Hoplites just say, I don't care about your watchtowers. I don't care about anything. We're actually stealing your healing spring just a little bit here as this town center is not long for this world. The Hersa coming through, going straight after those villages. Killing a town center is one thing, but killing off the villages as well is a completely different matter here, as Swissboy it's 10 minutes into the game and he's still not involved in this fight at all, ladies and gentlemen, as the tower over here is going to be getting taken down. The Hersa coming in onto this position to start targeting this one down, and Fade2 is going to be cleaning up all of Hero's units in on this position. The villagers fighting instead of retreating away. 0 town centers for Hero, 0 town centers for Mr. Melly. Swissboy on 2 town centers, but he doesn't even have the units. He's now getting raided on his villages. His units are finally coming in here to try and take down these units, but Squash has got so many Herds in here that it doesn't even matter. Chariot Archers are not going to cut the mustard against this Chariot's not going to cut the mustard against these Hersa because they're just quick. They're too fast. They're going to get onto everything. We are going to be seeing the rock being utilized nicely here by Swissboy. Going to be able to pick up, drop down, but the houses here for Hero are going to be going down. Hero's got what looks to be no villagers remaining, as yet he's lost every villager that he owns here. He is completely wiped off the map clean. We've got Musameli mining gold over here, mining gold over here. He's still producing units as best as he possibly can. I don't see any units here for Hero. Hero's got 0 units here in this game, and not to mention, Icaro hasn't actually been touched yet. Icaro's barely lost any hoplites. He's not lost a single villager yet in this game, and he's going to be able to get to the heroic age incredibly fast here. And Hero OP is F. Big F on the map here. F. Hero is absolutely fuming with Swissboy's strategic decision in this game as F2 execute one of the most potent team game strategies available with Zeus, but all of the hoplites here for Icaro do end up falling in the end of it. A little bit of could have just ended with the F of the Hersa. He's not gonna be able to finish his up. He did. He didn't quite finish his he's got no buildings left. Hero's leading all of his houses now. He's got nothing left. He's out, and Hero taps out. Swissboy taps out. Musameli taps out. Absolutely hilarious response there from UCA Owls, but in the end, the game is over. Now, I want to talk just a little, like I said it, but before we finish this game, I want to say this team composition here from UCA might not work in its most S-tier components, but when you come up against something like this, something like the one town center triple military academy build here from Fade2, you have to react. You've got to not go 2 town centers here as Ra. That is number 1. Number 2, you have to think about what strategies are available to Ra. Ra can go for Bast and go for Sphinx here, which can be incredibly strong. There are Loki Hersa, but they're on the other side of the map, and you can be going for raids while those hoplites are around. That's one option. Not saying it's the right option, saying that's one option. Option number 2 is there are some incredibly strong 115 population timing attacks that Ra could do here while defending with Chariot Archers. So I'm talking like 10-minute, 11-minute mass Chariot Archer fast Horus, which could be incredibly brutal to be used onto the Loki player and picking that one off as if it never existed. But UCA didn't go for it here. UCA gets cleaned. Fade2 too strong. If you guys enjoyed this game, please consider hitting the follow on the Twitch. If you're on the YouTubes, hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys in the next game.